Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for all my new subscribers, all my new followers on TikTok. We've reached one goal on one of our social medias, and that was TikTok. We got over 1,000 followers. Yes, now I can go live on that thing, and we can go live on YouTube as well at the same time, so hopefully that's a good thing. Today we're back out doing whatever we gotta do. So previous video you guys saw, I got stuck when I was out wheeling, and the fire truck melted down, the wiring melted, some other things like that. We replaced all that. 2 days later, a week later, whatever it was, the stupid starter solenoid decided to get stuck open again and just remain on, and yeah, it broke again. So we actually got a heavier duty one, ones that they use in like pickup trucks, diesel trucks, semi trucks, you know, the big stuff. A little heavier one. I think it's a 3 or 400 amp one, so it's a lot heavier. Plus we're also going to be doing some rewiring, because we're researching some forms and some other things that the grounds probably could be corroded. The wire from the relay or the starter solenoid to the starter could be corroded, and it's not getting good contact, and it's pulling too much energy and frying the thing. So we're just going to replace all that. We have all the parts for everything to do that, and we'll just get over here. But right now we're going to go get it, because it is, yeah, it's sitting over in the corner with that battery, because we got it home and then I just said screw it, I ain't moving because of gas prices. So let's go over and see if we can jump it and get it started and get it back over here. So we're over the truck. So what I was meaning by earlier is that this stupid thing we replaced, remember how we replaced it with this new wire right here with a new positive. Now we're going to do the negative down to the motor and the cable to the starter. But this didn't break because it got stuck open, so what I did is I just kind of broke this off the end of that, so the starter would actually stop turning and I could actually get home without killing the battery or burning something else up. So we're gonna replace this and hope for the best that it gets running. So we're gonna find out, because we gotta just hook this right to the starter and put the jump pack on here, see if we can get some power in the battery, and then just hopefully it cranks. Just need to get one little hit off a cylinder and hopefully it'll fire, but we'll see here. All right guys, well, here goes nothing. We're gonna try to hit the starter real quick on this cable. Okay. I was expecting it to be a lot harder. First is we're gonna get the negative disconnected here, and we're going to get the solenoid all unbolted and redone, pulled off, ready to go, so we can just pop the new one on, and I'll show you the new one here in a minute when I get that one all said and done. Alright, so we got this off. It's off. That's the other one I'm probably going to keep for now. Just put everything back on it, so if we need to use it, we can use it, because it's still good. It's just, I think it got stuck open, but I'm going to just check it, put some power to it, and just play around with it, see if I can get it to unlock, if it is unlocked, whatever. But we have this one here. Yes, it is Duralast Gold. It was the better deal, and this one's a lifetime warranty. This one's also the heavier one. It looks like right there. So this is, wow, this one's heavier than that one. Wow. But this is also a metal casing. It's not plastic like this one, and it's just, you know, it's a lot heavier too. But they also said the copper inside is better quality and everything else, so hopefully that this will actually last longer. But we're also going to do one other thing too, since my starter is under warranty. Not today though, but we are going to pull the starter out and replace it with a brand new one after we do all this work too. So it's not, per se, old stuff getting put on new stuff, so everything's new. So after we get that installed with the bolts put back on, we put all the wires back on that are supposed to go on this one with the positive wire from the battery. So now we're going to get the starter wire here. So back up a little bit. So behind this thing, we actually put a washer back here like this. Back over here, put the cable on, and then the lock nut, and then the lock washer, and then the nut. We do the same thing up here. But first off, we gotta go underneath and get the wire out the starter. Alright, so the easy way to do this, I was thinking I was gonna do it underneath, but doing underneath is gonna be a little more difficult. So I don't know if you can see it down there, but it is right underneath the exhaust right there. It's a 10 mil bolt, so we're gonna actually just reach down there with a 10 mil socket and a long extension, pop that off. Then when we put it back on, we'll have to go underneath and try to wiggle it on and start it, and then we'll come back up here and tighten it Alright, so we got my 36-inch strap, 36-inch straight bar on with a 10mm socket down there on the wiring. So we're just gonna freaking just pop this loose. Whoop. I think. Hopefully. Uh-oh. We'll get back to it. I think it popped off. Yeah, we just popped off the socket. Pushing hard enough, it just kind of popped because it doesn't have the angle straight on, so no big deal. It's a common. And there it is. Cool. Get that off. Get the other wire on this thing. Alright, we get up here, get all done. And come up here. Got the starter wire here. Yank it out right here. There she is. Purdy. Yeah, well. So, we got a 4-gauge switch to starter battery cable, heavy duty, 60-inch long. Yep. Let's get this thing open here and see if we can get it attached to the starter. Ooh. So, after the starter wire gets down there and it gets put on, we get to put it on the relay. And the problem is, we had a little problem here with this side being really big and couldn't get this wire on because this is so a little different. So we just cut this piece off that was sitting there so we could actually get this flat against the washers and bolt it down nice and tight. Alright, so we get the ground wire out, but that hole right there is where the ground wire was in. This is how the ground wire worked. This was the pot negative off the battery. It spliced off right there for the frame, and then this went down to the motor for the ground. But I'm thinking about doing something different here, so this is not going to go back in there, which is kind of, I don't know, we'll figure it out. So for our wiring, we got another starter, or yeah, another switch to starter battery. It's just shorter, it's only 19 inches. Oh, bless me. And then we got this one, which is the negative ground wire to ground wire, which is I think 24 inches. Oh, that's right, that's 36 inches. So we're gonna go from this to the frame, then we're gonna go from the frame to the motor. We just gotta figure out where we're gonna put this thing in. So might be a self-tapper time, or I don't know yet. Oakley dokley. Well, this is the ground strap right here from the motor. And then this one is to the battery itself. A little longer than I anticipated it to be, but it's all good because we can just kind of move it around here and get it out of the way. It wouldn't be so bad. The ground strap, all we did was put a bolt through the frame after cleaning up with the wire brush, making it all shiny. And then the same thing off the motor there, making it all shiny. So we got good contact. I haven't tried to start it yet because obviously my battery's dead and we are charging it. So, gotta do one other thing. If you saw my previous video where, what did I do with the coolant? I can't remember. Well, we didn't put coolant back in, we put water back in it, so we do have we have coolant now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drain that, put some coolant in it, fill it back up, and it's gonna be good to go. Alright guys, so I was sitting here editing this video and guess I lost the outro and the running, starting everything else, but it does start, it runs. Runs better, everything works, all the wiring is working. So other than that, hope you guys like this video. Leave a comment, subscribe, follow me on all my social medias, everything else in the link description below, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.